Hey everyone, Ginger on Wheels here again. Thanks for stopping by the channel where we get to test and unbox the latest electrically wheeled gadgets. You've seen this gadget on the channel before. It's the Mantis Pro SE. It's got 2,000 watt motors running on a 60 volt mini motor system. And it's got an 18.5 amp hour battery, so on the smaller side. But today we're gonna be doing a range test. It's nice and warm, so it's not gonna be affected by the cold weather. I'm gonna be running it in dual motor mode. It's gonna be limited power output on speed 2, so that our maximum speed is gonna be somewhere around 15 to 20 miles an hour. But like I said, I'm gonna have the dual motor mode on because I have heard rumor that if you ride in single motor mode, just with the rear motor, the front motor will actually act as resistance because it has a motor in there that's trying to collect energy from the motor spinning. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm gonna test that theory today and do it in dual motors and see if we can get a little more range than what I would expect out of this battery. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and especially if you wanna see this scooter off-road in the coming weeks, but get ready to do a range test. It should be a really fun video. Okay, so I'm setting the P settings here. P5, start mode, I'm gonna have it in the 0 start. Cruise control, I'm gonna have it on because I don't wanna hold the throttle the whole ride and it's gonna be relatively chill. P8, power level. This is what we're gonna limit to reduce our top speed. So I'm going to set this to 70 out of 100. Battery saver, which is P9, I'm gonna have that in max, and that's 1. 2 is minimum and 3 is none. Let's get riding. So let's see, Mantis Pro SE. This is sort of a commuter-y type scooter for someone who really likes hardcore fast rides and wants to do some off-roading. So that's why we're in the dual motor mode. I say we go through some pretty rugged downtown streets. I'm not gonna do my normal range test route down by the river. All right, what's our top speed here with 70%? That's still a little fast for me, 21 miles per hour. Ooh, that electronic brake is strong. That should help us save some batteries. Okay, so I'm gonna reset the P setting for the power level. I'm gonna reduce it from 70 down to maybe 60, 62. And we're gonna see if we can get the top speed somewhere closer to 15 miles per hour. That'd be nice. Interesting, that didn't decrease our speed at all. So we're in dual motor, cruising 16 miles an hour. And that was with our P8 setting limited to 35%. Oh, I just got a great idea. There's a nice little trail around here that's a perfect little trail for the Mantis. It's not really heavy, downhill, technical sort of Wolf Warrior turf. It's just nice packed gravel, some obstacles here and there, but it'll be perfect to ride this scooter around on. Regen braking here. All right, nice little hill. Looks like our top speed down that hill is 32, just coasting. That regen braking catches me by surprise every single time. So on the Wolf Warrior, at least my version, when I hit the electronic brakes, there's a bit of a delay, like a quarter second or a half a second before the EBS will actually kick on. And that's just the electronic motors slowing the scooter down for you. But on this scooter, it's instant. It happens right as soon as I touch the brakes, so it's not as hard to get used to the electronic braking on this. I quite like it, actually. I have it on the strongest setting, but if it were on mode, say 3 out of 5, probably not be that bad at all. Wait, didn't I say I was gonna go in the road? I think I did. There's some nice trails over there in the woods on my left. I'm hoping I'm gonna get the off-road tires put back on this thing and then we're gonna go rip those trails around. I also know of a mountain bike park jump, or jump park, whatever you wanna call it. It's got some sweet tabletops and other things. The stem height on this scooter is a little tall, so the jumps have got me scared. When you go up the ramp of a really steep jump, the handlebars come straight into your chest, and that's not really something you think about until you're already going up the jump. Okay, so we're just a few miles into the trip here, and it looks like the voltage readout's already saying 59 volts, which means I've sucked up 8 volts already, because full charge is 67. But hopefully we'll kind of hang out here in the 59 volt area for a while. because it is a 60-volt scooter. And then I'm hoping we don't see much drop off before like 15 or 20 miles. It'd be nice to get at least that much. So I'm using the regen braking now, just feathering it on and off down this hill to maintain speed and increase our battery, hopefully, at least a little bit. Like not quite enough of a downhill to regen. We're just gonna coast on this part. Oh, got a human. Go like this. One advantage of having a Mantis. I was trying to ride on this trail with the 9-bot Max that has that 48-volt battery upgrade. It was kind of like getting a full body massage. It was just like, it's crazy. I think I had the PSI too high on the tires. One advantage that these street tires have got though, they're dead quiet. There's like a slow ticking, whirring noise coming from the rear. I think it's working a little harder than the front. And that's not the brakes, it's just the sound the motor makes on this scooter. But the tires are, it's no louder than if I was riding a road bike on this. So this is like the Mantis trail here that I'm on, and then down there on the left is like the Wolf Warrior trail. Extra muddy, brambly, sticker bushes, potholes, really big loose gravel, single track. Could probably rip on the Mantis on that. I just need some off-road tires and I need my power output maxed. It'd be a pretty slow ride down there on the Mantis right now. Riding voltage on the level ground here is about 60 volts, so still hanging out in the good charge area. Okay, had to stop for a quick battery change there, but anyway, I want to do some news on the Ginger on Wheels channel. I've got a ton of new subscribers and I want to let you guys all know what's going on. So the Mantis Pro SE here, we're going to be doing this range test and probably one more range test and then off-roading. That off-roading video is going to be really fun. But I've got from E-Wheels, I have an E2 GT SE scooter that I just unboxed. I'm going to be doing some range tests and a final review on that. And we have a Kaabo Wolf Warrior coming very soon, the King version, 72 volt. That's going to be an absolutely crazy experience. I might have to like put some scooters in storage to just focus on that while I have it. Rumor has it I might also be getting the Viper scooter from Michael Shaw. That scooter just, I think, is starting to retail $4,900 US, and it's just an absolute beast. It's like if Dualtron met the Ryon. I kid you not. I've got a little blog write-up on that. You can check it out on gingeronwheels.com. And you can find that website along with my Amazon store and a whole bunch of other fun links at my link tree that's in the description. It's just linktr.ee/gingeronwheels. All sorts of cool links there. Let's go down here. We can go down by the water. How about that? Super steep hill here. Let me do the regen brake. Just a beautiful day. So again, I'm just feathering the regen braking. And as soon as you tap the brake lever, the regen braking on mode 5 is so strong that I can stop on this downhill, and it's probably like a 10 or 15 degree hill. It's super steep. Wow. Yeah, you really, if you used regen braking on 5 the whole time, you would never need to change your brake pads. I'll bet you could go through the entire life of the scooter on just one set. I don't know if you guys know this, but in the comment section of all my videos, and I can see every new comment that's posted in every one of my videos, I have pretty much replied or hearted every single video comment, and I've done my absolute best to be everybody's technical support. But with all the new influx of subscribers, it's reached a point where I don't think I can realistically manage doing all the video content and editing, building out my van, and replying to comments, because I spend about probably 30 hours a week just replying to comments on my channel. So I'm sorry in advance if I don't answer your question. You can try and like comment it on multiple videos, maybe that'll help. I'll delete it if I see redundant comments, but maybe help like get my attention. If you have a really burning question or you think something's really important, you can DM me on Instagram at Ginger on Wheels. But I can't make promises anymore about being able to answer every single question. And I feel really bad about it, but I think that's just the way it goes, you know? So this is the beautiful Lake Washington. What a nice spot. Well, that was fun. Nice little spot at the park there. Ooh, pie bar. So here's a nice steep hill. Scooter's definitely slowing down. We're still at the 40% output, but this is probably a 13, 15 degree hill. Climbing it up, dual motor, no problem. For the record, I'm 220 pounds, but working my hardest to lose some weight, trying to get down to 180 so that my range tests are more realistic. And I think that's probably a healthier weight for me anyway. So how have you guys been doing? There's a ton of subscribers on my channel, and I know you all own a ton of scooters. What kind of scooters did you buy? Why don't you leave a little comment below what scooter you own and how you like it? And maybe people in the comment section can read through and kind of just peruse people's opinions on different scooters. That'd be fun, right? All right, so this is a pretty long uphill, probably about a mile of a 3 to 5 degree uphill. And the scooter's doing about 12 miles an hour up it, but I think I'm gonna stop and adjust my P8 settings, increase to 50, just so I can kind of maintain my speed up this hill. Okay, so I've increased maximum power on the P8 setting to 50 now. Oh, you know what? There's like a cool, fun, swirly ramp thing we can do over here. Woo, fun swirly do. I love going up this thing. Please excuse this next chapter, but I didn't think it would be a true Mantis Pro SE range test without a little bit of off-roading. Well, you guys, I am stopped with horrible news. We have a flat tire on the rear of the Mantis Pro SE. It's really hot. Ow! I wonder if it popped because it got too hot. Well, I even have my pump with me because I pumped the tires up before I left. I'm hoping this is a slow leak and I'll be able to pump it up and kind of limp myself back home. We only got 12 miles done. That's kind of a bummer. We're at 30% on the battery though, for what it's worth. Shoot, this is a real bummer. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's holding air. It's stuck at 5 PSI. See? This is at 4.5. It's not going up. 5.5. 5, yeah. Shoot. So, wow, we got a pretty bad flat tire. I wonder what happened. Well, you guys, unfortunately, I'm gonna call it on the range test. We got about 12 miles done before the rear tire called it kaputs. We had 30% battery left when we stopped, so I think it's pretty safe to extrapolate that we could get around 15 to 18 miles of range, you know, maybe somewhere around there, and that's with pretty aggressive off-roading, the dual motors. I think the off-roading accounted for maybe like 2 miles of the 12, so, you know, take it for what it's worth. Just another reminder to always have your digital tire pump on you in case something like this happens. There's a good chance I could have just pumped the tire up back up and made it back home, but not today. Not my lucky day. If you don't have a girlfriend or a good friend get one because now I need a ride home. So if my girlfriend's watching this when the video's already gone live, thank you. You're the best. I love you. But I'm gonna call you now because I need to ride home.